David. I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters.
Years from the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are: 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
Significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 strikes data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyard Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sortie. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here, we've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting them. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General,
That is all.
David, go on.
let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want a 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party's served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
targets. Forget about your manners.
Never had any of those to begin with.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
Brigadier General Clemens, about 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time?
Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned.
Try to 1. Missile away. Missile hit.
Where are they? Contact HQ ASAP.
You lined up nicely. Well, not for long. What are you doing, Trigger? Give them all the special weaponry you've got. Don't be shy.
Target acquired. Try to 1. Missile away.
Prioritize anti-air combat preparations over leaving the port.
Resistance from enemy air defenses confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
Righto.
Begin firing SAM! They've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike.
I should have brought my air-to-ground missiles.
A bomb would work fine. You'll wipe them out with one hit.
Missile away.
Contact Ross, multiple friendlies!
Target destroyed.
Give me a damage report.
How many are there? Like 1,000 enemies against the 4 of us? Probably need to multiply that by 10. That's fine by me.
Missile away. Target acquired.
Target's been wiped out.
Well, we have our fires up there.
Box 2.
Strider 1. Missile away.
Cruiser Irene has been beyond the point of recovery. Navigation is impossible. We're going to sink.
30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great. Keep it up.
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger? Why is the enemy taking so long to damage? Drop a bomb line and hit something.
Prioritize high-threat targets and groups of hostiles. Be generous with your special weaponry as well.
Trigger, don't push your luck on the damaged aircraft. Get on the return line if you need to.
Sir, there's a few of them. They've done damage to the port and ship.
Clear won't accept this report. Do whatever it takes to shoot them down.
Maintain course to return for resupply. Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bay.
If we can get him here, we'll be able to save a lot of boys in Farvanti.
Okay.
Step up the AA fire.
Hostile has a lock.
Aegis vessel Thalassa has been destroyed. The enemy's AA capability should be greatly reduced.
We're keeping minimal personnel on board for damage control. Negative. All personnel abandon ship. Damn it. Taking a check return like this. Big ships. Half our ships have either been sunk or stalled. Somebody do something about those bastards up there.
Lieutenant General Shepard, have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized.
That's mostly the work of 3 strikes. Suggested an operation that doesn't rely on our ace pilots. You won't have many on board unless you can convince them that we don't need 3 strikes.
Strider 4, Box 2.
Yes, sir. How many ships in port are still operational?
Damage, but likely less than half.
Ludicrous. They'll fill the port with scrap metal at this rate. We've lost contact with the 2nd platoon. If they're gone, that means we have less than half our forces left.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prynne, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, we've data linked the intel we received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down. All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Awesome. Keep it up, Trigger.
Radio chatter in that area has quieted down. Try a different location, Trigger. It looks like there are delicacies on other tables as well.
Lanza has the southern port to himself. Don't think he can go it alone.
Trigger, let's go. All right, we've wiped out most of their forces in the urban area.
I still see some ships moving. Trigger, let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Roger that. Here we go, Trigger.
Shepard, Fleet's 3 strength is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much needed him. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I'd predicted.
I'm sorry, sir. Came in for a picnic, found ourselves in a marathon. I thought you said this was gonna be a walk in the park?
You take walks to, well, walk. But a picnic, you have to eat.
You don't have to tell me what you... It's a shipyard over there.
This port is home to multiple enemy fleets. Probably too much for Lanza's poor stomach.
Damn straight. Trigger, Cal, lend me a hand, will ya? Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go.
Yeah, we're all going through together.
This one's closing. Aegis ashore with Aegis, you went offline. That aircraft evaded all that anti-air fire. You have to be kidding me. That's a lot of ships lost. We're gonna make a fortune once the war's over. Why stock in salvage companies while you can?
Confirming additional hostile ground forces. Bandit on your 6.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Strider 1, Bandit splashed. 4 MiG-31s approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2000.
This is Rory. Right time until our rear catches up. Stay back. You're not equipped for air-to-air. Please stop machine guns. Engaging. Take the kill.
Sorry, guys, but your cruise has been canceled.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Target destroyed. Fox 2. This one's mine.
Lost control. Returning to base. I've heard about you. You always have aircraft problems when you strike around it. No joke. I lost control.
Taking out quite a few of them, but there's still some left.
Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
Warfighters incoming at super low altitudes from bearing 015. Have a report that 3 strikes is among them. Have no further intel. Sorry, couldn't detect the port.
Roger that. Leave the rest done. Ask Squadron, EGL Squadron, clear to engage. Already bought us time. Don't waste it.
This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates.
Target enemy aircraft. Fire!
Target has been destroyed.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you. Strider 1, locked on target. Target eliminated.
Target confirmed down. The man you just killed, Captain Dirk Tarnat, was the main reason why the cruiser Enyo was deemed such a threat.
Sending target information. Commence anti-air fire.
Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metas and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
To fight a pristine fleet? After all that?
Let's do this.
Reach the CIC. Multiple smoke points from the port.
If it weren't for the bad weather, we would have been caught there.
Prepare for anti-air combat. One of the drone has reached the target.
Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill.
Command duty officer. Turn drill into a real war. You don't see it, do you? It's imagination. Use your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives. Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat. Anti-air combat. Good. We've reduced enough of the enemy forces. Job well done.
That prime rib and truffle soup sure were good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that. This one's mine.
Maintain course to return for resupply.
Four aircraft destroyed the entire fort. Hallucinating.
It's not a hallucination, it's a nightmare!
Grammy, I'm locked on.
Strider 1, missile away. Enemy has a lock on you.
Enemy behind you!
Don't you know it's accusing the wicked sunk of showing up too late? Roger that.
5 minutes remaining. Target acquired. Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss.
3 strikes is performing well above our expectations.
Missile launched.
Oh, you sound downright ecstatic. All right, Trigger, let's go get him.
Missile in the air! Evade! Strider 1!
Enemy behind you! Fox 2!
Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile?
to terminal guidance. Get away from that UAV.
What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation!
Impact at the UAV's coordinates.
Shit, I'm hit!
What? What happened?
More on the way.
What in the world?
Contact imminent.
Trigger, you hanging in there?
Picture it! Salvation! The death of a million is a necessity.
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need the UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it. You're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Get back. I want that 100% survival rate.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed. Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat. Target acquired. Fox 2! All rotorcraft in the area appear to have been eliminated.
Our helicopters still targets too. This is what the snowbirds can do.
Missile! Evade! Projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a failsafe.
Bingo. Looks like we found a solution.
Alright, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
Well, that's easy for you to say.
Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli. Strider 1, watch your tail. On my enemy's tail.
Strider 1, missile launched. The shell exploded. It's off the grid.
Taking fire! Enemy has a lock. Locked on bandit.
Behind me? Imagine.
Target confirmed down. With Captain Alonso Terrigo gone, Aegis vessel Velasa won't be much of a threat.
2 minutes remaining.
Strider 1, missile inbound.
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact.
Say goodbye.
Attack missed. Picture it.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Target acquired. Strider 1, missile launched.
Enemy on your 6. Enemy has a lock.
Chaplain flame deployed.
Locked on bandit.
Strider 1, missile launched. Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. Projectile guidance terminated.
Valkyrie, this is Coordinate. Package X or records waiting. Down to. 2 lives each. Also, there's a rumor going around in the military. 3 strikes in the sky is a sign of the war. 3 strikes. 5. Imagine we're just about to be killed. Why am I going to be killed, you ask? Because they wanted to steal from you, to torment you, to burn you, to cut you apart. It was for your sins, your actions, and your vengeance. There has to be a reason. 3 strikes has none of that. I do. Do you see command to me, officer? You don't, do you?
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. Target designated by Tucker 04 exited the combat zone. You're out of chaff flares. Maintain course to return for resupply.
Hostile has a...
Well done. We've managed to hit the Erusian Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard.
That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one.
Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. You completed the mission, but it's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard.
Stand by. Warning. 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090, SU-47s.
Lanza! Missile! Behind you! Lanza!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream. Yeah! That's those damn bats.
Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal.
Both of you, watch out for their missiles. The missile alert didn't go off in time. It hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick. Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw. What the?
Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Ocean channels.
Too late. Trigger's already started. I repeat, withdraw.
Don't want anyone thinking we screwed up. 3 strikes is going down.
They're responding. You goddamn idiots.
You're calling me an idiot again? I'll kill you.
Siblings can go to hell together. Brother and sister?
Scream to it.
Missile launched.
Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Sorry, Wuss, but you don't count. 2 on 1.
Who are you calling a wuss?
Killed our fireman job in such a long time. Who's your target?
The bats seem to have enhanced their ECM capabilities.
I know. They're trying to make you chase one so the other can get on your ass.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Gonna try to evade it.
Keep firing. You did it, Trigger.
You idiot! Stay focused! Take down 3 strikes.
I told you not to call me an idiot!
Only one left. We run them down together. When the death roll, we for you, Trigger.
There may only be one left, but don't let your guard down. That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole.
Unidentified aircraft, eject. Eject now. The bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right. Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes has removed all Strangler Erusian forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Erusia to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
Fusion, no, stop it! Hey, chill.
Fusion, stand down! Sit!
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass!
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations. Cut it! That's enough! Get the MP!
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Our
the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet.
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's Anchorhead, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of Anchorhead.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.